Alright, man, what it do? I'm back with another video, man. So, we about to get right into it. So, let me talk to y'all real quick. So, in 2020, we need to become better men. And I'm looking y'all in the eye right now when I say that. We need to become better men. We need to become kings for the future fathers, leaders. We need to lead the way. We need to set the example for a younger generation. We need to set the standards. We need to set principles. Bro, in 2020, we gotta set down the motherfucking law of being on our way to being alpha males, alpha kings. Now, I talk about being an alpha and all that stuff and being a real man. But there's foundations, man. There's blueprints that need to be laid down. There's certain principles that need to be laid down, that need to be enforced. You gotta have a blueprint in order to be a better man. You gotta have standards. You gotta have laws put in place, bro. You gotta have boundaries. You gotta be able to protect yourself spiritually. And by protecting yourself spiritually, get in touch with the Most High, with God. Retain your seminal fluid. Your life force energy must be retained in order for you to prosper, in order for you to level up as a man. Now, you see, there's too many beta males in this world. There's too many men that are not real men. There's too many little boys running around here acting like they're the shit, making too many excuses, making too many bad decisions, carrying on acting immature, letting women use them. A lot of beta males, they don't take themselves seriously. They don't try to become better men. So what I'm about to lay down for y'all, I'm about to give y'all 5 signs. 5 signs that make you a beta male. Now, number one, that makes you a beta male. Number one sign. You cannot say no, and you cannot stand your ground. You just allow anybody or anything to walk all over on you, take advantage of you. You let people always treat you like you're always available. You're always somebody's first option and only option. Because you're too present, you're too accessible, you're too much in their life. You're just too present, right? You do too much for people. You lay down for people. You don't stand your ground. You're not assertive. You just let people walk all over on you, and they expect you to do everything for them. Every time somebody asks you for a favor, and you know damn well you want to say no. See, your conscious mind is telling you to say no. Because the first 100 times you already said yes to the same person when it came for them asking you for money, to borrow money, or asking you for favors that only favor them, obviously, that benefit them. They use you for different things. And they always come to you because you are the most accessible person in their life. They look at you as the go-to. They can't go to nobody else because you're the only one that can't stand your ground and learn how to say no. No. It's okay to say no. You can't always be walking around here like a yes man, saying yes to everything. If your boss tells you, hey, I want you to stay a little later, get some extra hours, we're short a couple people. Are you going to keep saying yes all the damn time? The last 5 times you said yes. This time he asks you for the 6th time. Are you going to say no? Are you going to stand your motherfucking ground and say, you know what, man? It's not my fault that the rest of these employees don't fucking come to work. It's not my fault that y'all are short on employees. I'm not always going to be available when you want me to be available. Now, I have damn well near been there through thick and thin for you people. I've worked all these extra hours. I stayed later for you people. This time, I'm thinking about me and me only. You got to come with that attitude. You can't always think about other people. You got to think about yourself first. You got to put you first. Don't let your bosses, don't let your friends, don't let your family, don't let your girlfriend, do not let them control your life. Understand that. Learn how to say no. Because not everybody deserves your time, deserves your energy. You just got to learn how to man up and say, you know what? Nah. No. That's what you need to do. Stand up for yourself, man. Number 2, you make excuses for every little thing that happens in your life. You don't know how to take responsibility. You don't hold yourself accountable when something goes wrong and it was your fault. You got to learn how to just be accountable for what you do and the things that you say and the decisions you make. Because they all impact your life in some way, shape, or form. When you say you're going to do something, you're going to go on the intent of keeping that promise that you said what you were going to do. You're going to make sure you carry out that promise. If you don't get the job done, there's no excuses to be made. It's on you. If you don't accomplish the goals that you said you were going to do, the goals that you have laid out for yourself this year, and you don't accomplish those goals, you got nobody but to blame but yourself. You got nobody but to blame but yourself. Ain't nobody's fault but yours. If you're in the perfect situation, you have the perfect opportunity to grow, take that opportunity. Don't let it pass you by because people are telling you or saying things in your ear that might disrupt your growth or deprive you from your progression. You got to learn to just go along with the flow and just do what's best for you. And stop making every excuse in the book of why you're not where you want to be. It's simple. You got nobody but to blame but yourself if you're not where you want to be. If you make excuses why you can't get in nature, that's bullshit because there's always places to go in nature. It don't matter if it's cold, sunny, rainy. Make the effort. Make the effort to disconnect when you need to. Make the effort to go outside the box and be different. Make that extra step to better yourself. You get what I'm saying? Don't make excuses. Only beta males make excuses. All the excuses in the book. Because they can't take ownership. They can't hold themselves accountable. They blame other people for their shortcomings. They blame other people for their mistakes. They don't know how to hold themselves accountable for what they do and the things they say. It's on you, not anybody else, bro. That's number 2. Number 3, you cannot control your ego. Now, this is a big one. You cannot control your ego. Now, it's not a matter of anybody having an ego. Everybody has an ego, bro. I have an ego. You watching this video, you have an ego. Everybody damn near has a fucking ego, right? But it's about how you control your ego. It's about how you put it on lockdown when it needs to be put on lockdown, right? Sometimes you gotta learn to put your ego aside for the greater good. There's always a greater good. There's always room for you to get better in life. There's always room to show love to people and to give back, to spread positivity, bro. The reason why you're not spreading positivity and the reason why you're not spreading no love, bro, is because you have an ego that you have not controlled. You have not put that bitch on lockdown. So whenever you feel like you can't spread love, you can't spread positivity to people on social media, you can't spread it in your circle, in your community, or your family, your friends, it's because you have an ego. Your whole thing is to make yourself look better than everybody else around you. You can't stand when somebody's doing better than you. You can't stand when somebody gets more opportunities than you. You can't stand when people are progressing higher than you. They're manifesting things more than you're manifesting. That all ties into getting jealous of other people and being envy. But your ego can really hold you back from becoming a better you, a better version of yourself that you have yet to unlock. You have yet to discover because your ego is brainwashing you. Your ego could be your biggest enemy. Your ego wants all the likes. Your ego wants all the attention. Your ego wants all the subscribers. Your ego wants all the clout. Your ego wants all the money, all the fame, all the glory, all that shit. And when your ego does not intake all that, then you become a hostile person to be around. You become negative. You become just a hateful person, very bitter, miserable about life, hating the world because you didn't get your way. No, your ego didn't get its way. Remember, I separate my higher self from my ego. You're not always your ego. You have an ego, but you can control it. And most beta males don't know how to control their damn ego. And that's just the truth of the matter. Number 4, you are a follower. Number 4, you are a follower, not a leader. Now, I always tell y'all, man, I'm a black sheep. I don't follow nobody. I follow my own path. I lead my own way. I march to the beat of my own drum. I don't fuck with no circle, no groupie, none of that shit. I don't need to follow nobody. I don't need to lower myself to other people. If somebody goes this way, I go that way all the time. You always follow the herd. You follow every trend. You don't have a mind of your own. You don't operate on your own. You wait for somebody else to take the initiative, which is always a leader. You wait for the leader to take the initiative and to come up with the brighter and better ideas. You just sit back and you don't participate. You don't really assert yourself better. You kind of just lay back and get comfortable and let other people do the work, do the heavy load. You get comfortable being the background player. You get comfortable being the extra in the movie. Do you want to be the extra in the movie, or do you want to be the leading part? Or at least be one of the supporting members? But for me, I star in my own movie. I'm the leader. I'm the main character. I'm the main protagonist in my movie at all times. And I carry myself as such. Because the minute I disconnected from the pack, when I learned to separate myself from the pack, I learned to value myself. My value went up. When I just disconnected myself, I thought outside the box. I got out of that cubic box, bro. And I started to value myself better. I started to hold myself to a higher standard. I didn't need validation from other people. I didn't need people to make me feel better about myself. I didn't need groups. I didn't need friends to be there for me. I didn't need nobody to really validate me, period, bro. And for me, that's power. That's just power right there. Knowing that you are your own man, you are your own leader, you direct, you choose where you want to go in life. Nobody controls you but you. Nobody can tell you anything. Nobody bosses you around. Nobody runs your life but you. You run your life. Remember that. You run your own fucking life. Do you want to follow the sheep, or do you want to follow your own path? Follow your path to greatness, or do you want to keep going along with the herd? You're either, bro. Listen, you're either the white sheep or you're the black sheep. So which one are you? And a lot of beta male people, they want to follow the leader because they're not strong enough. They're not brave enough. They're not alpha enough to go their own fucking way. And it's simple as that. They're not man enough to be their own person. They're not man enough to go their own separate way. They don't want to stand out. They're comfortable just being with other people 24/7. Moving on. Last but not least, number 5. You hate on the next man. Now, this right here is important, okay? You hate on the next man. Now, if you're a beta male, if you're watching this video, bro, and you clicked off this video because you triggered, you're a beta male. Simple as that. Simple. You talk so much shit about the next man. You're jealous when they do better than you. You're jealous because they're spreading all this positivity. They're doing a lot of positive things in their life. They're happy and they're in a great place. And all you're doing is spreading negativity, bringing hate, bringing drama to their way. You know what beta males do? They do exactly what I just said. They bring drama, they bring hate, they bring negativity, and they always assume shit about the next man. They always make assumptions, bro. They always make assumptions about another man. Oh, wondering what they're doing. Wondering when they're going to come back and make videos again. Being codependent on other YouTubers. When they know damn well they can be their own leader and do what they want to do. And create their own freaking content on YouTube. But no. If they don't get what they want, they don't get their way, what they're going to do is they're going to be beta about it. They're going to choose to run your name, drag your name through the mud. That's all they can do is hate. That's all in their blood, bro. And that's a beta trait. You talk about men 24/7. You talk about the next man every freaking time, every chance that you get. You go on your own YouTube page, make videos about other men relapsing. You make fucking videos about trying to expose other men busting nuts. You weird as fuck, bro. You weird as fuck. Who the fuck does that? You're gonna make videos about other men relapsing? For real? Like, who does that shit? First of all, that's weird. Okay, you got some issues you gotta sort out, bro, for real. That's a problem. And like, first of all, and like, second of all, it's none of your damn business if they relapse. Nigga, worry about your own discipline. Worry about your own journey. Worry about you. You need to figure out what you're gonna have for dinner tonight. You need to figure out what the hell you're gonna do tomorrow. You need to figure out the type of person you want to become today or tomorrow. You need to worry about those things instead of worrying about the next man. You need to worry about your own progression and growth. Stop worrying about what the next man is doing. Stop making assumptions. Only females do that. Only females hate. Only females gossip. bring drama to the table? Are you the beta male that's bringing drama and gossip to the table? Are you the beta male that's going to make videos about other men relapsing, bro? If you are doing that shit, you better stop that shit right now, bro. That's not being a real man. That's just being a bitch. Straight up. You got some bitch tendencies, bro, that you need to drop real quick. Real quick. That shit ain't cool, bro. It's 2020. It's time to be a better man. It's time to take yourself more seriously than ever than before. Than ever than before, bro. Listen, I was once a beta male myself. Hard to believe, but yeah, I was. I guess we were all beta males at some point in our lives, but you know what? It took a lot for us to wake the fuck up and to step our game up and to progress and level up, bro. We gotta be better. We gotta like take ourselves, hold ourselves to a higher standard for these women, bro. Like these women, bro, they try to take advantage. They look for a weak spot. They look for a weak point. They try to look for every reason to walk over on you. Are you going to give them a reason? Or are you going to give them a reason to respect you? Look up to you. Give them a reason why they are with you in the first place, why they fuck with you. Give them a reason why they fuck with you in the first place. Don't be so emotional. Don't be so emotional, man. You deal with a problem, bro. You face that shit head on. Head on, bro. You don't run away from nothing. You take care of your business like a man. You don't run away from your problems. You don't run away from nothing. A real man faces his problems head on. Makes no excuses. Doesn't back down from nothing. No challenge, no obstacle. They face it head on. They get through it through thick and thin. When they get knocked down, they get back the fuck up. They grind themselves, they dust themselves off, and they fucking continue. Don't be a beta male, bro. It's time to rise up and wise up. Be a better man, bro. I'm out. This is the Enlightened Black Sheep. Like, subscribe, and share this video if you're new. And I'll catch you on the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.